Hey, I'm Mitch. I'm from USQ campus up in Toowoomba. It's one of the catalytic campuses we have in Australia here, which is really awesome. I think it's something I often just start talking to people naturally about. Like I'll often be in like a shopping centre queue and people are like, hey, shh, you're talking too loud. And I'll just have started talking to the person next to me and sort of start talking to them and find out what's happening in their life and find out, little quick points I can connect with. And then just ask them, what is their view on Christianity and spirituality, and then just go from there. And I often tell them a little bit about what happened in my life. And at Open Day this year, we spoke to a couple of hundred people, and I got to speak to a young guy, Bailey, and do a quick survey with him. And I thought at the time he was a bit of a larrikin, not really interested, and I thought, I don't think I'll see him again. But I said, hey, do you want to come around for dinner tonight? We've got a group of people coming over who are interested. And he came up, he said, oh yeah. He's like, I can't get there. I was like, it's okay, I'll organise a lift. And one of our guys picked him up, so he came. And during the night, we shared the gospel with the 15 that came. There was a couple of Christians and a couple of non-Christians. And he just had a heap of really pressing questions. He'd had a bit of a rough life, I guess you would say, and he'd spent probably most of his life in foster care. And so he just had some really deep questions about, why God sort of lets things happen to people. And we, at the end of it, I got to share the KGP with him and just go through it. And he was flicking through. And before I'd even got to step 4, he'd already got to the next page and was like looking at the prayer and was like, hey, can we just jump to this? I want to pray this already. So he was just this really eager young guy who was really fun. So since then, it's been a bit of a rocky sort of road. It's been a bit hard to keep in regular contact with him. His mum got pretty sick just after that. And we were about to start a Christianity Explained, and he had to go back home for a few weeks, which made it hard. And then when he come back, he didn't have a lot of time because of his exams. So we got to quickly go through the Knowing God Personally again just to refresh it. But we haven't got to start the Christianity Explained yet. But I was talking to him the other day, and he's really keen to start it when we get back to semester 2. And he's got a friend of his who came on the night who wasn't really keen and said that he'll come with him too. And so we're going to have him down for dinner and see where it goes from there. Yeah, so National Midget Conference has been really good for me this year. I got the chance, especially with Evang yesterday, to take a couple of newer people to it out who weren't really experienced and weren't very confident. And it was just really cool to be able to see that I'm at a place now where I could give them a few skills and they could leave feeling more confident that they could do it by themselves. So that was really awesome to see that I've come to a place where I can actually pass that on in a good way. And also I spent a couple of days doing an advanced core group leadership training, which was really awesome. Leading core groups is probably, I can do it, but it's not something I'd say I'm comfortable at or like massively gifted at. So getting to learn just a few little tips and tricks from some people who that's their gifting was really helpful and really fun for me.